This must be the 10th time I've started making this recording, reading from my script. And I just keep on making mistakes. It is driving me potty. I'm really getting angry with myself that I can't read something. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I've told myself this time, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to record what I record. Happy 3 days after Christmas, everyone, assuming I publish this today. It's the 28th today. And to my non-UK viewers, we call the day after Christmas Boxing Day, and that's because we boxed anyone in the head who gave us rubbish gifts. But I actually have no idea why it's called that, so consider that your homework for the comments to tell me the reason. Christmas Day was a bit miserable for me, to be honest. It's not that unusual. I won't go on about the reasons. Some of you who already know me will know the reasons why. But Boxing Day was much better. Actually, Boxing Day was pretty good. I had some more family come over. So it was my parents, my sister and 2 nieces, and that was really nice. I enjoyed myself. We had a good laugh and ate too much. And yeah, I'm quite happy with how that went. The video you're watching with this is just an excuse to speak to you, really, just so you've got something to watch. It's mostly Arundel. I took all this footage maybe 3 years ago before I was sick, probably with my first drone. Mostly Arundel. There's a few clips from non-Arundel, which have got some nice, interesting sky over the coast here where I live. I just like the atmosphere created by low cloud and mist. I think it's fantastic to take that from the air. I've already made several mistakes in this, and so despite what I said at the start, I'm going to have to cut some bits out or I'll just never get this done. So yesterday I took my camera and a new lens that I've barely used for a walk, went along the beach to the river here in Rastington, then to Hampton and to the River Arun. I've shown that on this and my other channel many times. I'm sure you're all sick of it, but it's where I live. And if I don't feel up to going anywhere or there's no public transport because it's a Sunday or something, then that's where I'm going to go. At least I've got exercise. And this time I was taking photos, which I will use on another video. And I will probably put that video on my other channel, Explore with Geoff, because I've been neglecting it a little bit because I've been making videos for this channel. I haven't taken photos for a long time. I've done videos more recently, but haven't got back to photography, which is what I used to do all the time. I didn't used to take videos. It used to be photos every day, and I would license them off and people would pay money for them. I'm kind of glad Christmas is over. I was dreading it. It's always been my favourite time of year until the last couple of years. Now I just want it over with. It brings up a lot of memories. Now I've got to look forward to scans. I've got an MRI and a CT scan. So that's on my head, my spine, and then the rest of me as well, just to check for any new cancer. Hopefully there is none. And I've got other appointments in January as well. I've got a diabetic checkup, even though I don't seem to have diabetes anymore. That's a long story. But they still want to check my feet. And I don't know what else. And then mid-January, I have to see my oncologist about the results of my CT scan and MRI scan. And I've got another appointment to do with diabetes as well. And I've got 1 or 2 blood tests. I've got a phone call appointment. So lots of things happening in January. I've been thinking about when to do another live stream. I want to do it, but I'm scared to do it. I did okay last time, but I was very nervous, and really there was mostly one person who was very nice to stay there the whole time and chat to me, and that was really helpful. Without her, I wouldn't have stayed there for as long as I did. I did it for about an hour and 5 minutes. I want to do it again, but I do need more people to watch, so I thought maybe I'll do it on my other channel, because although I've still got hardly any subscribers, I've got 216 on the other channel at the moment compared to 29 here. It's still more, so that probably means there's more chance of people watching. So I'm still thinking about it, and I would like subjects to talk about. I made notes last time, but it was all mostly about Christmas and related subjects. But what else can I talk about on Explore with Geoff, my other channel? Talk about exploring. I mean, I don't know. Well, that's it really. Thanks for listening to the end, anyone who's still there. And I hope you have a nice new year. But I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.